Sacred space, our sacred space, your time for yourself. And today we're going to take a little bit different approach. You are the teacher. You're your teacher within, your teacher for yourself, your teacher for your friends, your loved ones, those people with whom you can share what we've learned and what you've practiced with us and do practice with respect to conscious breathing. So we'll be taking a little bit more today of an intellectual approach to the why and the how that we do these things. It's an attempt for you to be able to solidify within yourself, your mind and your heart and your overall consciousness, the role of conscious breathing and how it serves us so well. So as we begin, let's get a little comfortable, come into our space. This is our space. This is your space. Befriend yourself. Allow yourself just to be here. We are present in the now. That's where you want to be. Simply be here. Just be. Listen, contemplate. We'll breathe as we go through this briefly. But I think this will really help you in terms of giving you an overall for you to be able to share with your people. Make sure you're well grounded. Pelvic girdle solid on your chair, your cushion. Lengthen spine. Sit up straight. Slightly pull your chin back. Find that comfortable posture for yourself. Begin to take a couple of breaths in. Just breathe normally. Breathe easy. Close your eyes. Hands on your knees, palms up. Eyes closed and focused at the brow point. That's slightly above your eyebrows, kind of towards slightly to the center. A bit up. Just breathe normally. Again, taking a little bit longer breaths. A little deeper. Just come into yourself. Just keep breathing. And begin to allow yourself to think about why we breathe consciously. Keep breathing. Begin to take those breaths a little deeper. Why? Physiological reasons. They benefit all of our systems in our body. Certainly our lungs, and this is particularly important these days, always, of course, but these days in particular. You want a strong respiratory system. All other systems of the body benefit from this, physiologically speaking. In terms of the benefits for our mind, our mental presence can create calmness and stillness. That's that opportunity for space where we can be within ourselves and grow to feel our essential selves and become aware of our presence, our surroundings, our place, not only physically, but mentally, the opportunity to expand, expand your field, your energy. We can control our emotions this way by becoming calm and grounded. It eases the extremes in our emotional reactions to things, to events, or whatever might occur in our day to day or in our worlds. It kind of smooths out the peaks and valleys. Now, of course, we all have our ups and downs, but it can make those less extreme, and it can help us not react so strongly to those things that are disturbing for one reason or another. And it's been a rather interesting couple of years, and I do believe that we are into a different time. So many do. You realize that, I know. But times have changed, and they are and can be for the better. We have noise and distractions, but the point is that our overall concept of values and what's important to ourselves has undergone some changes, and this is positive. So we benefit mentally in the area of emotions and mentally in terms of allowing ourselves to move towards stillness, toward a meditative state. And as I know we all appreciate, meditation is the doorway really to higher consciousness and greater awareness. The stillness that it brings us to, the stillness that it facilitates in our presence, in our mind, in our consciousness. Very powerful, very beautiful, very fundamental to our personal peace and happiness. Keep breathing. Let's shift into a more formal diaphragmatic breath. Why? Because this is the most fundamental and most important technique for conscious breathing that you have at your disposal. The most powerful for shifting consciousness, and a very simple technique. It's simple, but you need to do it right. It's simple that you can share with your other loved ones or partners or whatever, that being your teacher within, and you are the teacher now for others. We've been together and practicing this breath work for a while. If I were to ask you, let's switch places, you could do it. You really could. So today, as we discuss this, visualize yourself in that role. Visualize yourself grasping the context of the why that we do what we do and how it benefits us. Keep it in mind. That's the purpose of today, to give you some structure, to allow yourself to bring together these thoughts and these techniques. Diaphragmatic breathing, belly out when you inhale. Begin to bring the lungs into your chest. Your lungs will expand, lower lungs, middle lungs, and then the third step is bringing that air as high as you can up into the top of your lungs. Again, this is why posture is important. You can't do this without sitting up straight, really. You just can't do it right. So you're sitting up straight spine, well grounded, neck slid slightly back. Not tilted back, just pull the neck back, chin down, pull the neck back. Okay, breathe in, belly out, inhale. Bring it all the way up. 1 is the belly, 2 is the middle of the chest, 3 is the upper part. It's a 3-part breath, abdominal breathing. Exhale, chest collapses. Pull the belly back. Navel to the spine. Pull it back. Inhale, belly out. Three parts, bring it all the way to the top. Exhale. I'm exhaling mouth open using a ujjayi breath, making a little noise by tightening the glottis, epiglottis. It makes you more conscious of your exhale and the pace of it. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, ujjayi. Pull the belly back. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, ujjayi. When you're breathing in, breathe in through your nose. The reason we do that is it cools the air, cleanses the air, the nasal hairs. The air becomes more moist with our mucous membranes. It's a healthier breath. It's a good, solid breath. We breathe in through the nose when possible, most of the time. Exhale through the mouth to listen to it, or exhale through the nose. Inhale, belly out. Exhale. All the way back for a good full inhale. We're going to inhale, belly out, and hold the breath. Suspend the breath at the top. Inhale, belly out. Suspend the breath. Pull root lock. Flex those lower muscle groups. Bring them up. Pull them up. The rectal muscle area, the muscles around sexual organs, lower abdomen. Belly should be in now. Draw that lower abdomen tight, all those muscle groups tight. Pull them up. Be sitting up straight. Chin back. Feel the energy. Feel the straightness of your spine from the base to the top of your head. Exhale. Again, inhale and suspend. Relax your jaw, tongue, eyes, everything. Relax the belly for a moment. Now pull root lock. Draw the belly in, draw those lower 3 muscle groups up. Up again. Exhale. Suspend your breath a moment on the exhale. Suspend, draw the belly back, and hold the breath. Remember those tips if you feel like you need to inhale. Exhale a little bit. Just blow a little more out. It'll give you a little more time. Okay, inhale. Normal breath and relax. Just Allow yourself to just be palms on your knees, hands on your knees, palms up. Just allow your fingers to be open, just relaxed. Normal breathing. Think about the whys that we do this, the benefits for ourselves. Now, what about the how do we do it? Well, that's what we learn and enjoy every week. And I hope that you utilize these techniques for yourself during the week, anytime. You know these techniques. These are the things to share. So the hows is through our conscious breathing. Pranayama, energy management. Pranayams, prana is energy, yama is control. Through various pranayams, different breathing techniques, we can influence our body, our mind, body, consciousness, mind and emotions included, of course. We can, each influences the other, obviously, mind, body, consciousness. What we can do, the hows of it, is influence our physiology. We can change our physical selves, our physical presence, and we can do that through conscious breathing. That so sacred breath and kiss of God, really, isn't it? It's such a blessing that we have this. It is our energy, our life. It's autonomous. We do it, and we are alive with our air. We must breathe, but we can breathe consciously. We can also control that. It's very rare within our systems to be able to have this kind of control, particularly over something so powerful. So that's why we're here. That's how we do what we do and how it can help you. The hows. There are different techniques for calming yourselves, for bringing yourselves toward stillness, toward the meditative state that we know and where we are many times here during these wonderful sessions together. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm grateful that you are here also for yourselves. This is something that's so important that I'm so happy to share. So the hows, we can calm ourselves. We can come into a meditative state. We can still our mind. We can separate ourselves from our egoic reality. We reduce the external, if you will, stimuli around us. Find your stillness, quiet place. Turn off everything, the TV, the phones. Go into a back room if you have to get some quiet time, or go outside, even better. Secondly, generally speaking, we can bring energy into ourselves. We can bring the prana, what the Chinese call qi, within. It's very powerful. And we bring that energy through breathing. So different techniques are more stimulating, energizing, and can develop and create alertness within our minds allowing ourselves through and with our ego, but as well as our our intuitive awareness is sharpened. This is done through more aggressive techniques, and you are familiar with some of those, and we're going to do one in just a minute. That would be the breath of fire. It's called fire because it's energy. It sounds kind of, I don't know, it's an interesting choice of words, but we're bringing in the fire. Indeed, we're bringing in energy to our body, the very fire of our existence, the very power what gives us power and life and strength. So the more aggressively we bring that in, the higher the elevation of our mental faculties become. So the calm approaches to breathing for feelings of say, anxiety, if you're nervous or agitated, then you move toward the relaxation breaths that we do, toward the stillness and the calmness. If you're kind of depressed or a little bit down about something or feeling sluggish physiologically, go for the more aggressive breathing, the breaths of fire and other techniques that we've done, and that'll pick you up. It's quite powerful. So in the near future, we're going to go back and in perhaps a little shorter segments. I'm not quite sure how much we can get in within our time frame, but we're going to take up again the specifically relaxation breaths and specifically energizing breaths to help focus and sharpen your appreciation and awareness of the tools that you have within at your use, at your pleasure to use, and at what will be your great pleasure to share with those who can benefit. And my friends, can't we all benefit from this? Don't you savor the reality of what you've learned to do? Isn't it interesting and wonderful what we can do with ourselves? And it's so simple, and we have it with us all the time. You know, we're not, many people, myself included, for many years, wander around, and we do this. We're busy. And when we get busy, sometimes, you're thinking about tasks and this and that and whatever and other stimuli, and that's of course perfect. That's life. But isn't it nice to be able to drop into a zone when you should on a daily basis if you find the time. It doesn't take any time, but allow yourself to come into a zone, a more meditative frame of mind, a more peaceful, a more place within yourself, your sacred self, your sacred entity, who you are, to come within that, to be away from the rest of the noise of our urban environment and our day-to-day world here. So the why we do it has to do with those elements we discussed, those 3 or 4 things, particularly meditation, which is it's an interesting area for conscious evolution. This is the big one. The other stuff are these wonderful benefits physiologically and so forth. It's fantastic. But meditation, truly meditation, allows us to evolve, to emerge, to grow more aware, to heighten our sense of presence and the appreciation of our true selves. really, who we really are within, to come to that intuitive poise, the intuitive poise, so we can view our and feel and become aware. When I say view, I mean become aware of our true nature. And our true nature is more heart centered than head centered. It's less egoic and more intuitive. All of our practices, it seems to me, religions, our unity messages, and all sorts of more the higher things in life we think about can benefit from meditation. It's all consistent. It does not matter what your specific religion is or your personal beliefs, the context of what you believe to be the divine or the infinite. It's all good. Many paths to the mountaintop. These techniques, conscious breathing, allows us to appreciate those things more deeply. That's the why. The hows, you know, you will know, you do know, you should know now. So help me, I'm sure you could teach breathing now. Do it. Have that in your mind. Have that as your intention. If I were wanting to share what I know, you know, with what you know, if you want to share that, how would you do it? What approach would you take? Of course, it depends on who the recipient is and their situation or whatever, but there are people who can benefit almost, we all can, but some more than others. You know that. So we're going to do a little bit of breath of fire, just a little bit. And then we're going to go into some quiet time. And during that quiet time, that is precisely what I want you to do. It's not a stillness time today or tonight, depending on when you're watching. It's a time for you that I would suggest that you do. I would invite you to contemplate that very issue. I am the teacher. You are the teacher. Your teacher within. You teach yourself. Formulate a grasp of what we have, where you are, why we do it, how we do it. Think about that. Bring it more internalize it. Think if you were trying to communicate this to your friends, your loved ones, and then do that. Share this. This is what obviously our service, public service to others, the righteous way to live, to give an unconditional love and compassion. So help them and help yourself and help your friends. Let's do just a little bit of breath of fire. Let's see here. Sit up straight. I'm looking for something, obviously, and I don't see it right offhand. I don't know where I put that thing. So I like this little egg for breath of fire. So mind that posture. Sit up straight spine, chin slid back. You can put both hands on your knees, palms up, fingers open. When you're ready to start out with, you can put your left hand on yours, just below your sternum, to feel that abdomen, only the top of the abdomen moving in and out on the breath of fire. The lower belly stays stationary, does not moving. Stay still. So you take a half a breath in and begin to exhale rapidly, and the inhale takes care of itself. We'll start with mouth open to make sure that you get the sound of it, the feel, how it's going to work. You can do that. If you're ready to go straight to the nose, breathing in through the nose, do that. Let's half a breath in. Let's begin. Left hand feeling that top of the abdomen only, moving in and out. Belly is still. Go at your own rhythm, whatever is comfortable. Can be faster or slower, but keep it consistent. This is a good medium speed here. When you get that down, start breathing through your nose. Put your hands on your knees, palms up. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that for a couple of minutes. Eyes closed, focus at the brow point. Upper abdomen only moving. Focus at the brow point. One more minute. Listen to your breath. Move your hand up to make sure your belly's not moving. The right things are moving anytime, but keep your hand then on your knees, palms up. "15 seconds. It's good. Deep breath in, please. Exhale. Deep breath in and suspend the breath. Gently pull root lock, just a light root lock. Sit up straight. Visualize a straight spine, base to head, base to crown. Hands on your knees, palms up, eyes focused at the brow point. Suspend the breath. All muscles relaxed. Facial muscles. Relax the belly now. All muscles relaxed. Relax those lower muscle groups. Exhale. Belly back. Once more, Deep breath in, a good, long, solid abdominal breath. Make this a good one. Pull first, make sure you're completely exhale. Pull the belly back. Inhale, belly out. Bring that air into your middle lungs and upper lungs. 3 parts. Sit up. See, you can't do it unless you're sitting up perfectly straight. Shoulders back but comfortable. Neck slid back, head floating over your shoulders. Suspend the breath. Relax all muscles. Take a little sip of air in. If you're feeling like you need to exhale, just take a little more air in. Exhale. It'll take a couple of minutes now, and I want you to think about yourself as the teacher, the whys, the hows, what and why we do what we do. Actively think of the structure, the reasons. Do that. You are your teacher. Deep breath in and raise your arms. Shake your arms, your hands. Shake them. Exhale. Inhale again. Shake your torso a little bit. Shake arms. Bring your arms down, palms down. And exhale. We do that to come back into our bodies, bring ourselves back. Bookmark this particular episode. Remember the date. This is entitled The Why, the How, the Teacher Within. Go back to this when you feel the need or want to review, or just brush up on your own practices and your ability to share. Been a little unusual today, but it's been wonderful to be with you. I hope you take this deeply to heart. All blessings. Namaste. Peace. See you next week.